Hello, today I like to show you the Plug.n.DAQ Lite device with the high sensitivity measurement microphone MMS 214 and how to use it using the DASYLab with the DASYLab add-on sound level measurement module. So as first we deliver this combination with the Plug.n.DAQ Lite 2-channel DAQ device, which have a range input of 1 volt. So after I connected it via USB to the PC, we see here the channel number 1, channel number 2 and the red LED, which means that the IEPE sensor supply is enabled. So now I connect the BNC cable to the DAQ device and connect it with the IEPE microphone. So now we see the red LED go off, means everything is okay. So now I pre-installed already here the DASYLab, and after the download of the DASYLab add-on module, I just execute the DASYLab add-on exe. So and now we just go through this setup procedure. So I have just installed the English DASYLab version. So that's why I choose here the DASYLab EN for English. So here, that's okay. Next. Next. So now the setup is finished and hopefully DASYLab will recognize this sound level measurement add-on module. Now I start the DASYLab. Okay, so I will arrange this here a little. So that we can see the required So after we connect the Plug.n.DAQ Lite to the PC, it got recognized by the operating system as a USB audio codec. So this is here now our Plug.n.DAQ Lite. So I select here the sampling rate of 48 kHz and now I put here on the worksheet the 2 analog inputs of the Plug.n.DAQ Lite device. So on the Plug.n.DAQ Lite device, at the bottom side there's mentioned 1 volt range input. So means we can correct it here to 1 volt and this channel also to 1 volt. So both channels are 1 volt. Okay. So now we can, for example, put here a display. Let's take a white T-chart from channel number 1. So here I enable auto scaling. So then I copy the inputs to the output. So next we want to measure the sound pressure level according to the IEC norm 61612, so the sound level meter standard. So in this case, of course, it's possible to realize such functionalities using under DASYLab the mathematical algorithms, but it is very time consuming using here this kind of tools. For this reason we introduced almost 20 years ago for the DASYLab the DASYLab sound level meter add-on module. So this DASYLab sound level meter add-on module you will find here in the signal analysis part. So this is here sound level meter. Okay, so now I just connected to this, and here the output can be a digital instrument. So digital meter. So unit is dB. So that's okay. So here I can change the name to SLM or SPL, sound pressure level, SPL. Sound pressure level. So now I just start the measurement and let's see what happened. Okay, the signal is coming and we have here already an indication something in dB. But the dB value is not correct because the sensitivity of the microphone is unknown, and also the range input for now is for the sound level meter module also unknown. We have now here the possibility to use different functions in the sound level measurement add-on module. So let's assume that the analog input, like in our combination, is just the microphone and a simple DAQ card. That means we have here no analog A filtering, so for this reason I switch here to linear. Here we can select the time weighting setups for slow, fast, impulse, LEQ or peak or user defined. So let's take the typical, the fast. So the analog output we want to have analog. So now I have here a microphone calibrator, and my calibrator deliver 94 dB at 1 kHz. So I just put it together and then I say the calibration with calibrator I will activate, and my calibrator deliver this mentioned 94 dB. So now I say OK and start the measurement. So now the calibration procedure is done, and we see here that the current value, the sensitivity of the measurement microphone is 338 millivolt per Pascal. So now I stop. Now I can measure. So it will take time. So now we calibrated our measurement chain. So we see here in this office, if I don't tell anything, so then we see here the interior noise of the room, including all sound sources like hard disk drive or PC router or any other electrical devices. So this is here 35 dB is the noise of this office. So I can check now the floor noise of the system. If I remove the microphone connection, so if I disconnect the microphone and just put here a shortcut to the input. So now we see here the floor noise value of the Plug.n.DAQ Lite at 1 volt range input based on 20 micropascal, 0 dB reference value with 330 millivolt per Pascal sensor sensitivity. We reach here a noise floor of 15 dBA. This is sufficient for most of the measurements. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a pleasant day.